All right, let's get right into it. Your ninth grade English exam is coming up, right? And I know it can feel like this huge, stressful thing, but what we're going to do today is turn that whole mountain of stress into a quest we can totally conquer. This is your ultimate game plan for acing that exam.
You know, it's totally normal to feel a bit overwhelmed. Exams can feel like you're lost in a maze. But what if I told you that you're literally holding the map to get through it right now? That's what this is all about. We're going to give you the clarity, the confidence, so you can walk into that exam hall and just own it.
Okay, so the first big secret is just understanding the layout of the battlefield, right? Your entire exam is basically broken down into three main parts. First up, you've got Section A, which I like to call the quick wins. That's a solid 20% of your grade right there. Then you hit Section B, the core. This is the big one, the main event, weighing in at 45%. And finally, we wrap up with Section C, the creative challenge, which is worth the last 35%. Just knowing this breakdown is a huge advantage for managing your time. So let's dive into each one.
All right, let's talk Section A. We're calling this one the quick wins for a reason. This is where you can grab a bunch of easy marks right at the start and build up that confidence. It's all about getting that momentum going.
So, what are we looking at here? 15 multiple choice questions. That's it. But this is all about speed and, being accurate. Think of it this way. That's 15 chances to get points on the board, fast. It's like the perfect warm-up to build your confidence for the rest of the exam. So, the big question is, what exactly do you need to know to nail every single one of these? Okay, to really crush these MCQs, you've got to focus your studying. First, get really comfortable with the vocabulary from your book lessons. You'll also see some fill-in-the-blanks, so practice those. And then, it's all about the grammar basics, things like conjunctions, articles, knowing the difference between active and passive voice, and of course, direct and indirect speech. If you can get these down, you're going to ace Section A for sure. Now, this might sound super obvious, but trust me, it's so important. Be so careful when you fill in those bubbles. Seriously, you do all the hard work to figure out the right answer. Don't lose the marks because of a silly slip. Just take that extra second to double check. Am I on question 5? Am I filling in the bubble for question 5? It can literally save you points.
Okay, Section A is done. You've banked those quick points. Now we're moving into the main course, Section B. This is really the heart of the exam. It's where you'll get to show what you know about the texts you've been studying all year. So let's break this section down. It's actually got a really clear structure. It kicks off with a bunch of short answer questions, 8 of them, based on your textbook and grammar. But here's the cool part. You only have to answer 6, so you can totally skip the 2 you're least sure about. Awesome, right? After that, you've got question 9, where you'll paraphrase a stanza, and they even give you a choice between 2 options. Then comes question 10, which is similar. You're looking at another stanza, only this time no choice. And finally, question 11 throws you a curveball, a comprehension passage that you haven't seen before.
Okay, listen up, because if you only remember one thing for Section B, make it this. The absolute #1 secret to getting top marks here is to answer in your own words. I can't stress this enough. Don't just copy and paste from the text. The people marking your paper want to see that you actually get it. So read the question, think for a second, and then write your own answer. That is the golden ticket to getting the best score.
All right, a couple more quick tips for Section B that are absolutely crucial. First, your presentation really does matter. Try to give yourself enough time to write neatly and clearly. And second, and this is a big one, folks, do not use bracket-style answers. Where you just list a few words or phrases instead of a full sentence? Yeah, that gets a big fat 0. Always, always, always write incomplete sentences. And here we are, the final boss level, Section C, the creative challenge. This is where things get really interesting. It's your chance to flex those creative muscles and show off your writing and translation skills on stuff you haven't seen before.
So, what's in this challenge? Well, you'll kick things off with question 12, which is some translation work, a little English paragraph and a few sentences into Urdu. Then for question 13, you get a choice, which is nice. You can either write an application or a letter. Question 14 is the story. No choice on this one, you just got to roll with whatever prompt they give you. And to finish it all off, question 15 flips the script. You'll translate 6 Urdu sentences back into English. Whew! Okay, so we've broken down all 3 sections. We've seen what's inside, but how do you actually put all this knowledge together on the big day? Well, that's what we're going to cover right now. It's time for your ultimate strategy guide. Here it is, your 4-step battle plan for exam day. Ready? Step 1, start with the easy stuff. Go for the questions you know you can nail first. It's a huge confidence booster.
Step 2, watch that clock. Seriously, be ruthless with your time management. Know how much time each section deserves and stick to it. Step 3, keep it neat. Clear handwriting and a quick check for spelling mistakes can make a real difference. And step 4, the most important rule of all, attempt every single question. Don't leave anything blank. Even a guess is better than nothing.
I've got one last piece of advice for you, and it's a simple one. Write to-the-point answers. That's it. No fluff, no long-winded intros, no hanky-panky. Just get straight to the point and answer the question they asked. It's what the examiners are looking for.
So, there you go. The entire exam completely decoded. You know the structure, you know exactly what they're going to ask you, and you have a solid strategy. You're not just walking into an exam anymore, you're an explorer, and you've got the map. So the only question left is, are you ready to start your quest?